welcome back to Farm Simulator 22 on Elmcreek. I am the Gothic Farmer, and wheat is ready to go, and soybeans is getting there, and as you can tell, new to us, used trailer. This is going to be very versatile for what we need. Because once soybeans are harvested, I plan on buying some plots of land and doing some combining, which will be in the next episode. But we need to get our S7 out here and get ready to harvest wheat. And I'm also going to talk about some things. I had a lot of negative reactions to the video I released yesterday. Or it would be the day after, sorry, or the day before. Sorry, anyway. So, yeah. I'm trying to... You've got to be kidding me. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. But anyway, it's just weird how it went. Because I clearly said in the title, I'm not going to be able to hook up to this. I really hate these trailers. They glitch out so badly, it's unreal. Okay, so now we need to back out of here. This is not how we do this in real life. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna be resetting that. Oh, I'm stuck. I hate when these trailers glitch. Sucks. Alright, now that that mess is over with, alright, now that we got the header off there, we can talk about what I was talking about. So anyway, so I had some comments where I showed no gameplay. So, first off, I need to let you all know something. I am not a Giants partner. So I don't get access to early clips. I also don't have the technology to be able to add clips into my videos. And I clearly said, whoa, we're not putting out straw. There we go. I clearly said Farm Simulator 22 Elmcreek FS25 gameplay thoughts. Means I was, and I put in the description now that there is no FS25 gameplay in the video. It was just me talking about the gameplay that we saw. If you want to see the gameplay, go to Farm Simulator on YouTube, their channel, and you'll be able to see it on their FarmCon show where they show Farm Simulator 25 gameplay. And then come back to that video and watch the video and watch what I talk about. You know, listen to what I'm talking about. That was what that video was about. Was me talking about what we saw in the gameplay footage. Or what was in the gameplay footage for FarmCon. So I was talking about what was in it, what I like. Do I like it? Do I hate it? I love it. I'm waiting for Farm Simulator 25 to come out. I am ready to pre-order it. I am ready to play it. I am ready to do all kinds of cool stuff. I've got plans brewing in my head for both maps, for both the Asian map and the US map. I can't wait. I can't wait to play it. It's gonna be fun. So anyway, I just wanted to clear up some thoughts, well, clear up some things. It just, I don't understand. I just don't understand why people have to just be negative. One big thing I hate is negativity. Okay, we can disagree on stuff, but being just flat out negative and just being a jerk about it won't get you far. And that's why I dealt with it wasn't on YouTube that I dealt with it, it was on Facebook groups, farm similar groups, and I had somebody help defend me, which I appreciate. If that was you that helped defend me, thank you. I appreciate it. But I had 2 people go off. I explained it to the one person, they understood what I meant. Then I tried to explain it to the second person, and they were just flat out just disrespectful and completely negative. Just, I don't understand why people gotta be like that. It's Farming Simulator. It's supposed to be a peaceful, calm video game. Like the Farming Simulator tubers, none of us are really negative. I mean, we're all pretty friendly. Most of our viewers out there are pretty nice. But then there's some that are just absolutely rude and disrespectful. And there's no need for it at all. It just sucks, you know? It's one of those Debbie Downer kind of deals. They just got to make everything bad. It's just... And you know that's probably how they live their life too, is just negative all the time. That don't care about anything, don't care about their own life, don't care about nothing in life. They're just there to be negative. There's no need for it. There's no time for it. But anyway, that's my rant. So yeah, I'm gonna harvest this whole field of wheat on screen, and then we'll jump over to the next field. I'm hoping we can fit this combine with the header on it. I've got a plan where to put the sheep at when we get sheep. I know where I want to put the oil mill at, and I know what I'm going to do with the 2 plots of land I'm getting. Because I am running out of hay and silage. And if we get sheep, we're going to need more of that. More hay anyway. I know you're saying, well, why don't you just feed them grass? Well, hay is so versatile because I can feed cows with it, I can feed horses with it, and we can feed sheep with it. It's just a versatile crop. So I'm going to be going with hay. But I need silage too because I do TMR mix for my cattle. I know technically Farmer Cop said you don't have to, but I like doing it anyway. I like making TMR mix. You don't really have to do TMR mix with beef cattle, but with dairy cattle you should. I do think there's a percentage there where it makes the milk production a little bit better. Gotta roll through the soybeans here. I don't think we're gonna fit this in there. Yeah. There we go. Should have brought out the trailer. But yeah, I've also got plans. So we're going to be buying the sheep farm, which is up north of us. And I'm going to put the oil mill and the tailor shop up there. Eventually the tailor shop will be up there. Eventually we'll put a shed up there, an easy shed. We'll get a new tractor, new motor system, new baler. That way I don't have to trail up a bunch of equipment to go get the hay and silage bales. We'll just have all the gear right there and ready to go. We're about ready to be full, so we're going to be unloading here in a minute. I think it's 14.1. Yeah, 14.1 is the number that's full. Let's go ahead and hop out and go get the semi-truck. We're definitely making a lot of wheat, and most of this will go to chickens, and then the rest will go to bread. Or, well, flour product and then bread. Because that makes decent money. And as you can tell, our money is very good. We're doing very good on money. Then once we start harvesting soybeans, I'm going to try to get a full trailer load of soybeans. We're going to take it up there. We're going to buy the plots of land, but I need to wait for sugar beets to be harvested. Yes, I could buy it and then just harvest the sugar beets myself, but I don't want to. And I don't want to deal with sugar beets. And I got plenty of sugar. We're good. We're good on that end. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, and we're going to be putting the new oil mill down. Yes, there's an oil mill on the map, but it doesn't do soybean oil and it doesn't do corn oil. That oil mill is going to be very versatile in what we do. So, yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make soybean... We're going to put soybeans in and make vegetable oil. It says soybean oil. Technically, it's vegetable oil. So we're going to be making some vegetable oil. I'll do a square pass around this field and then I'll finish the rest off screen. And then we'll fast forward time. We'll start harvesting soybeans. And then we'll drive up there with the trailer load and we will get that oil mill put in place. And then the next episode will be combining the plots of land into one field, and I'll be planting grass in them. So we'll have a full grass field. And like I said, I know where I want to put the sheep at. I was gonna originally put the sheep up there at the sheep farm, but I want the sheep near me, and there's a perfect spot here on our plot of land that's nearby to be able to put the sheep near us. That way I can take care of them easier. And then eventually we got by the spinnery and then by the tailor shop. We'll set that distributing, so that should take care of that. It'll be a lot easier to do it that way. But the other thing is that I almost overlooked the good part. Of all that negative situation that came out of that video, the positive was I gained 2 subscribers. So thank you for everybody that has subscribed to my YouTube channel. I do appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And definitely be looking forward to more content. And I also want to once again say I'm sorry for deleting Farming Simulator content. I had a crap ton of Farming Simulator content. I had videos on all the DLC, had videos on all the map tours, I had loads of episodes of Elmcreek on there. Not to mention I had FS19 live stream content. I had all kinds of stuff. I really shouldn't have deleted all that content. I even had Call of Duty content. I could have kept that on there and the views would have just kept coming in. I regret deleting all that content, and I'm sorry for deleting all of it. But we're moving towards the future. I'm going to be on Farming Simulator 25 like that. I'm just going to be on it. We're going to be playing. We're going to be taking care of the content that comes out. We're going to be looking at all that stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be doing mod videos. I really want to do mod videos, but Mr. Silly P and DJ GoAm does that, so I'm just going to let them take care of it. And we'll do mod shopping. But for the most part, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of mods. I strictly stay with in-game based stuff. But if there's a mod that catches my fancy, I'll definitely install it and try it out. Hence, mod shopping. So stay tuned for all that content. I'm going to be doing map tours. I'm going to be doing DLC videos. So stay tuned for all of that content. And everyone's saying that Zelanka is supposed to be the third map. I am hoping it's not, but it's kind of looking like it might be. So I don't know if I'll do a Let's Play on there or not. If we do, I don't know what we're gonna plant and stuff like that. I don't know if they're gonna change it up to where you can make the dairy a production. I don't know. I have no idea. Alrighty, so I am gonna go ahead and continue harvesting wheat, and then I'll be back and we'll feed the chickens. We'll put the wheat in the production building or production barn, and we'll make some flour and some bread. And then I'll pick up all this straw off screen, and I'll put it in the silo, and then we'll get to soybeans, and we'll get to the new plots of land that we are going to be buying. So see you here in a bit. All right, and I got our first trailer load. We're going to cover that up. Still got some more in the combine, and I still got a little bit to harvest. The rest of that will go to flour production. And I was thinking of something. We got all this straw. I was thinking of another production to put up there. I was thinking we could put that straw haberdashery in. What do you think? Alright, let's go feed the chickens. This might be a little overkill to feed a chicken with, but they'll do the job. Now that the chickens are happy, we can go take this to bread. I haven't picked up any more honey for honey apples. I'm still doing apple juice, but we are still making a lot of money. Yeah, so we're doing pretty decent. I think if we get the money for it, I think I might put that straw haberdashery up there. I mean, we're using the straw, but we're not using as much as what we could be using it. And it could make us some more money. Then we'll have two places to put straw at when we open up the ethanol plant and the animal mixer that goes with the ethanol plant. Alright, let's turn this on. Oops, wrong thing. I go all the way down. We're out of tomatoes! What? That's fine. Go wheat flour, and then that'll produce into flour, and then we'll be making bread. Yeah. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and continue harvesting, and then I'm going to get those straw bales baled up, put in the silo, and then I'll meet you during soybean harvest, and then we'll go up to that plot of land when sugar beets are harvested, and we'll buy that plot of land, and we'll put our oil mill in. We'll get the soybeans up there. Alright, and I'm back, and as you can tell, it is officially time to harvest soybeans. Yep, so let's go ahead and harvest those. Oh, need to unfold the harvester. Can't harvest without unfolding. Oh, look at them yield. That's a good yield. We'll need to line this field afterwards, won't we? Let's go ahead and shut this off for a second. I need to check that. Yeah, so whoa, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna need to line this before we plant wheat. We'll be planting wheat in the next episode. And we've got plenty of money to do what I want to do. You'll see them in the future episodes. First, I want to get the soybean oil mill. So yeah, that'll be the first thing I need to do. That way we can make soybean oil, or AKA vegetable oil. I'll do a square pass around, then I'll do the rest off screen. Then we'll go buy the plots of land. I gotta take care of silage too. I gotta do some silage work. Yeah, I think we're gonna put that straw haberdashery in too. I completely forgot about that. And we've got plenty of straw to take over there. We got like 200,000 liters we can take over there. So that'll be where the sheep farm will be where the soybean oil mill is at, and the tailor shop and the straw haberdashery. That's what we're gonna put up there. And then I'm gonna put a little shelter, get a little mowing set up over there, because that's where most of our hay work's gonna come from. And then I got a place to put the sheep. That'll be in the episode after the next episode. That'll be when we're planting corn. Corn and sheep. Oh yeah. And then eventually we need to get the ethanol plant in. I'm hoping we can get that next season. That and the animal food mixer. This is yielding pretty good for being soybeans. Soybeans is a low yielder crop. But it's considered to be a cash crop. This S7 series is not having a problem with this at all. And this harvester will last us a while. I mean, we got a big header on this thing. And we can get a bigger header than this. I just thought this would do well for the size of our farm. Our farm actually could have used the T-Series, and that would have been a perfect size. This may be a little overkill, but to me it's not that overkill. Gets the job done, and it gets done in a decent time. Not at a full tank yet. Yeah, I did reset that corn header in that trailer, so I have to go pick that up off screen. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue harvesting soybeans. And then I'll see you here in a bit when we get ready to put in the oil mill and buy the plots of land. I'll take care of the silage off screen, and then we'll take a couple trips up there We're gonna take a trip up there with soybeans, and then we'll take a trip up there with straw, so we can get both the straw haberdashery and the oil mill in. So stay tuned for that. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I just figured something out. So we're waiting for sugar beets to harvest. I gotta plant wheat right now, because if I don't, then we're gonna lose the window to plant wheat in this field. So the soybean factory and the straw haberdashery will come in the next episode. That'll be, I'm thinking the title is gonna be expanding. But yeah, we need to line the field. What needs repaired now? Is it the tractor or is it the Burdell? I don't know. Just more money out of my pocket. Oh, it's the tractor and the weight and the Burdell. Holy moly, look at that. That was expensive. Had to repair everything on this. As you can tell, the tractor is dirty. I did do some silage work. I wrapped them. Now we're waiting for them to ferment. We're going to lime both these fields. And then next season, I'll have to lime the other two fields. But yeah, this field needs lime, big time. And we filled up the barn with the wheat that we had. Oh, and soybeans, we ended up getting about 26,000, almost 27,000 liters of soybeans. So we got a truck trailer load ready to go for the next episode. So stay tuned for the next episode. We'll be doing the oil mill and the straw haberdashery in there. And I'm also planning on getting some gear. And we're also going to be combining fields because I want to make a big grass field. Because we're needing hay. Silage I'm not needing so much of. It's hay that I'm going to need. Especially with next year with our plan of getting sheep in. So stay tuned for that episode too, because we'll be getting sheep. I am ready to get some sheep. So we'll be putting the tailor shop up there, the straw haberdashery, and the soybean oil mill. Of course, we can make corn oil. We can do all kinds of stuff, but I want to do the ethanol plant for corn. I don't know if I'm going to be making pig food. I may still just buy it, but we'll see. The piggies are a little expensive on their feed. They're not a big profit unless you're selling them in mass doses. If you're selling them in like mass amounts of pigs, that's where the money's at. But if you're selling only a few here and there, they're not making profit. It's kind of a real life thing, you know. Ew, we're going all over the place here. Yeah, we're going all over the place. Alright. But yeah, we need to lime this and we need to plant it. We need to plant wheat on this field. So that'll be the rest of this episode. It's got to be done. It's got to be. Yeah, sorry about the rant earlier. Just some people just piss you off. And it's like, yeah. And I've got a lot of views on that video too. And one video finally got up there. It was sitting at 2 views and now it's sitting at like 20. I know that's not big numbers, but to a small channel, that's pretty decent. So I'm glad you're all watching. If you stuck around this long, thank you. I appreciate it. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and continue to keep liming this field, and then I'll get the plant seeder out, and we'll get some wheat in the ground. All right, and that's officially limed and ready to go. Gonna go ahead and put this up, and then we're gonna go get the 8RT, and we'll get the seeder out, and then we'll start planting wheat. And then I'll do the spraying and the rolling off screen. That way we can jump to the next episode so we can buy that plot of land. I am ready to expand the farm. It needs it. Might end up getting horses too when we get sheep. Forgot the money for it. Not gonna buy a big pasture for the horses, but we might get a couple of horsies. Alright, shut that down and get the 8RT here. Might need to go fill this up with some seed. So glad we got this tractor. It's our specific planting tractor. This is specifically designated to planting. It can do other stuff too, but that's why I made this tractor. I made this tractor a planting tractor. That way we're not using it so much and abusing it. That's what the 4755 is for. There's all the silage bells that I got. Should have probably done another run of hay, but I didn't do that. Alright, let's go ahead and unfold and turn this puppy on. Yeah, in the next farming simulator, the US map's going to be completely different. It's not going to be based around Indiana theme. It's going to be just all out, planting all kinds of cool stuff. Going to be doing cotton and rice and all kinds of stuff on there. So stay tuned for the next farming simulator, because we're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff. I can't wait until it comes out. I've been wanting to play it now. After seeing the gameplay, I want to play it. I want to play it so bad. Gotta wait until November the 12th, though. But we still got FS22 to play. And if you wanted to retrofill, you can go back to the old school farming simulators. Or you can just download the maps that were revamped for FS22 and then get you some nostalgia from the retro farm simulators. I don't know why I have that on. I had that on for the lime, but don't need it on for planting. Oh, missing some. Don't want to miss a drop. Wheat's a decent yielding crop, so we need it for our chickens and our bread. I need to transport some milk over to the barn too, so I can continue to make cheese and strawberry ice cream. Might be a little chilly for that, but people still eat ice cream during the winter months, so. I'll do a square pass around and then I'll jump back on here and we'll get ready for the next episode, because the next episode we're putting the soybean oil mill in, we're putting the straw haberdashery in, we're combining fields to be a big hay field, and then on top of that we are getting new equipment. I already bought one new piece of equipment that was used. It was a big windrower, which we're going to need up there. We're going to need to get bigger mowers, and we're going to have to get a new tractor. So stay tuned for that. Gonna be spending a lot of money in that episode. Then once we get the ethanol plant, then we can focus on buying some land. I want to buy the big center plots so we can plant big corn. Eventually we might end up making potato chips. That might be cool. Do some potatoes and some sunflowers. I still haven't checked to see if that actually is a production in-game base. I know it was in Sri Lanka. You can make potato chips. But we'll double check it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and keep planting wheat in this field, and I'll see you here in a bit. All right, and that's officially done. That's planted and ready to go. Fold this up and get it cleaned off, and then I'm going to take that 4755. I'm going to go get the sprayer. I'm going to spray some fertilizer on here. I'll do that off screen, that and the rolling. And then the next episode will be expanding the farm. So stay tuned for that, because we got a lot to do. Got a lot to get done in the next episode. Gotta take a trailer load of soybeans up to the soybean oil mill when we put it in. And then we're gonna take a few trailer loads of straw to the haberdashery when we get it up, put it in. Go ahead, put this back up. It's a little hard to get this in here. It's a little tricky. Alright, gonna grab the 4755 real quick. I put it on the roller, but I realized that I think I have to fertilize before rolling. I think that might be some of the issues. We need to get a bigger sprayer eventually too. Go dump this out and go put fertilizer in it. We'll see if that's the case or not. As you can tell, I've been having issues with precision farming. Like I said, they updated it and they did something to it to where it's just not as good as when they first launched it. I feel like, anyway. Alright. Gonna have to go get more than that. Definitely need more fertilizer than that. Chickens are still doing good. Alrighty. Ready to go. Put up my map so I can get ready to fertilize. I'm still debating on what tractor I'm wanting. We gotta check the horsepower, and we gotta check the equipment horsepower requirements when I get the new tractor for hay farming up at the sheep farm. Hopefully this will take. We're gonna find out. Oh yeah, it's gonna take it. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna get this rolled, and then I'll see you in the next episode. Stay tuned for the next episode. We are gonna be expanding the farm, so stay tuned for that. We're getting a new oil mill, straw haberdashery. We're gonna be combining fields to make a big hay field. And yeah, and we're gonna get some new gear. So stay tuned for that. If you like this episode, hit the thumbs up button. If you'd like to leave your comments below, definitely do so. If you'd like to share this video, be my guest. And it is 100% free to do so. So if you haven't done it, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and turn on all notifications so you see all the content that I release. Like I said, it is 100% free to subscribe to a YouTube channel, so please do. Have a blessed day or night whenever you're watching this video. Thanks for watching. The Gothic Farmer, out.